So I just got a haircut recently. It usually doesn't have an impact on my analysis of the videos, so don't worry. What's up, guys? GeorgeTheCloud here. My name's Jorge, aka George. Welcome to the channel and welcome to my life. We have a special request today, a pay donation by Brian. Thank you so much for the coffee and the support. He says here, I'm really enjoying your journey with Linda Ronstadt. I've been a fan forever. I love how you understand her versatility and how she excels in so many genres. I don't think you've reacted to any songs from her 3 albums with Nelson Riddle and his orchestra. I haven't. They are American standards, which some might associate with big band. The first album is called What's New, and the song What's New is what I've liked to request. You are a very authentic and sincere reactor, and I'm a subscriber to both of your channels. Keep up the good work. And these are the type of messages that brighten my day, that inspire me and motivate me to continue, and that actually make me feel alive. So thank you, Brian. And also, he has a reaction channel of his own, A Boomer Reacts, it's called. So feel free to check him out. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this. I have, of course, been reacting to many songs from Linda Ronstadt at this point, from the different decades, etc. But this will be the first time with Nelson Riddle. In fact, I'm gonna look him up a bit here, since I don't know anything about him at all. Nelson Smock Riddle Jr. was an American arranger, composer, band leader, and orchestrator whose career stretched from the late 1940s to the mid-1980s. Wow. Born June 1st, 1921, from New Jersey. Okay. All right. Well, let's take a look at this. I'm just going in, guys. Grab some popcorn, fill up your water, put your headphones on. And let's go. Should I be hearing music? Oh, hold on. Maybe we got disconnected with the headphones here. That would be kind of tragic. Man, so many technical difficulties today. Let me see. Let me just double check this. Open settings. I'm probably just gonna leave this all in the video. That way, you know the stuff that I go through on a daily basis. It's part of being a reactor, right? You have the technology, the headphones, the OBS system, the internet. I think we're good. Let me see. Okay. I can hear it now.
What's new? How is the world treating you? You haven't changed a bit. Handsome as ever, I must admit. What's new? How did that romance come through? We haven't met since then. Gee, but it's nice to see you again. What's new? Probably I'm boring you, but seeing you is grand, and you were sweet do. Pardon my asking what's new. Of course, you could know. I haven't changed. I still love you so. Of course, you could know. I haven't changed. I still love you so.
Wow. Well, I have to listen to that again.
What's new? Oh, I haven't changed. I still love you so.
I mean, this is what you get when you put together an award-winning singer and an award-winning orchestra, I have to imagine. Just greatness. First things first, we hit the like. I am subscribed, and I have a link of the original video down in the description below. They really don't make music like this anymore. It was just a different mentality altogether. It was the way, you know, the way of society. So with the times, everything changes, not just, you know, the fads, the trends, the clothing, the cars, the technology, but like people's voices as well, and the way they thought about music. This brings me back to like the 1950s, maybe 40s. I mean, what was the, let me go back to how he phrased it here, because I'm not familiar with music that old, right? He says there are American standards which some might associate with big band. I have also heard the Great American Songbook. So, you know, you guys that know more about this, feel free to chime in the comments and tell me the differences between them. Because, for example, the other day I reacted to a love song medley by Pentatonics on my main channel, just GeorgeTheCloud, and people said this is from the this is big band music, and I was like, ah, okay. And it had a very similar sound to this, in the fact that it has a well, I mean, the name says it, a big band, huge orchestra sound, a lot of instruments, and not just in the like quantity of instruments, but in the space it creates. I mean, I feel like it literally opens up like doors, and I had my ears, I wish I'm gonna close my eyes after and listen to this, but it sounds like the type of music that you would hear or see in movies, like soundtracks from back in the day, and how beautiful, the melodies come together and how they explode. They go like up and go down, and they were not afraid to have moments of like a bit quieter, of like, okay, we're coming down. It was like a roller coaster. Whereas music now, for the most part, is just like boom, 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 in your face, like super, kind of like social media. They want to just keep you activated, all your senses like super saturated. That's a bit like music now. But this one, it's like, no, they had a different strategy, which was like go up and down, up, and even with her voice, the way she sings, like that kind of, I'm imagining just a bunch of curves. I don't know, sometimes I just picture the sound waves. And that last phrase right there, I still love you, was so strong, so heartfelt. It reminded me of the Scorpions. I'm Still Loving You. That singer has also an incredible voice. I have reacted to that video actually on here, and it had that kind of potency behind it, where you thought, the song might be coming to an end, so maybe they just kind of have a bit of a fade out, and she could still sing, but not something this heavy. And it ended on a bang. It's like, wow, it really got to my heart the way she ended it. Let me look up, first of all, when this came out. Based on the art here that we see in the cover, I'm guessing like mid 80s because of the colors and the headphones here. Let me see. What's new? Such a short phrase, but one that will stand the test of time. I mean, people are going to be saying that for years. Linda Ronstadt. So, well, 97% like this album. Came out September 1983. Okay. Yeah, but it has the sound of like the 1950s and the genres of music that I was discussing earlier that I'm not too familiar with. Big band and American standard. Okay. Oh, I was gonna look up the lyrics. Let me see here. Just some quick research. And it's so short as well. It's very like, short phrases. What's new? How is the world treating you? You haven't changed a bit. Handsome as ever, I must admit. Well, thank you, Linda. Thank you. You're too kind. What's new? How did that romance come through? We haven't met since then. Gee, but it's nice to see you again. What's new? Probably I'm boring you, but seeing you is grand. And you were sweet to offer your hand. I understand. Adieu. Pardon my asking what's new. Of course you couldn't know. I haven't changed. I still love you so. Okay, and that repeats. Man, it's kind of, it's poetic, and this is the type of lyricism again that we don't see today because people are so people, language, like society, I guess, it's pushed to the extreme. Like there's this thing now where you have to be like the best, the top, the baddest, the gnarliest, the like whatever it is, but like push it to the limit, and that includes music and lyrics. And I think people are going about it the wrong way, where there needs to be like a reset or something where we go back and understand that the basics and fundamentals work for music. I mean, I'm thinking about the Beatles, the greatest of all time. And I listen to them every now and then, and it still blows my mind. I'm like, wow, this is from 1967, and I'm hearing it in 2025, and it still sounds just as good. It's incredible. Like just how they, I don't know, how they created music. It was pure, it felt real, and it felt perfect. And this is kind of like that, where you think, oh, maybe it's too short, maybe there's not enough lyrics, or maybe you're looking for something else, or a surprise, or here and there. But no, just like, I listened to this and I'm like, wow, this could go head to head with today's music if it was in some sort of fantasy battle, I guess. But yeah, man, her voice here is so powerful, especially considering she has the orchestra behind her, and the orchestra is huge. So you really have to have a very big voice to kind of match the energy of the orchestra. And I have seen it before, for example, in John Farnham. He has that strength, but not too many people do. I mean, if I was singing here, you wouldn't hear me. You would just literally not be able to hear me. And she really stood out. But man, the orchestra, I have to give, an applause to them, because it just sounded like whimsical, just marvelous. It's that type of sound that it creates worlds in your head, right? And it's hard to explain, but it's really beautiful. Okay, thank you, Brian, so much for the request. I am happy to check this out. I may even react to the full album. Who's to say? I just reacted to a full album by Natalie Merchant. I did Joni Mitchell the other day. I'm not afraid to dive deep into the albums. So yeah, if you guys are interested, comment, subscribe, and at the end, do a flip. Till the next.